Here we go. I'm sitting here and listening and thinking. This place don't want you to think. They don't want you to be able to think and create with your mind. Uber Eats, DoorDash, Wi-Fi, Alexa, Google whatever in your house, ChatGPT. I can go on and go on. Everything is convenience. We don't even read anymore. They're slowly taking reading out of the school system. They don't read books. They have headphones in and laptops. I'll be one moment. Yeah, so that it's a war against your mind. Stillness is tranquility and holiness. If you can have clear mind, clear thought, you have power. So yeah, if you can have clearness or singleness, like the scriptures say, if thy eye be single, it shall be full of light. Now we are in the age, Matthew 24, where it's darkness is confused as light and light is confused as darkness. So it is deception going on now. But the only way that you're going to be able to hear in these times, you have to have cleanliness and clearness. You got to start getting to a point where you don't eat or drink for a certain amount of time, to the point where you can tap into wherever connection you need to connect to. But I'm putting it all together, brother. Like, I'm putting it all together in here, because through different times and different ways I've tried things, different fellowships, different churches, different times I've gone through by myself, sinning and falling and getting up and going through the cycle, not being able to have control over the mind, the body, and being able to be filled with the ruach, spirit. Everybody talks about mind, body, and spirit, right? The mind has to be clear to hear, because now we don't have connection no more. Trees is getting taken down. They building more structures. You don't have the connection to the elements like you should. 5G, buildings, all these things they're doing. Not to mention, you don't have the connection to the land. Whether you believe this is the promised land or wherever, Canaan or wherever we need to be going next, you don't have connection to the land. Even if you get to the land and you're filled with Babylon, you're not even going to be able to operate in the land. I'm about to start walking in my purpose, like completely in each and every season, because I'm tired of going into the 7th month, and then in the 4th and 5th and 6 months, or 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th months, lack, doubt, fear, lust, fornication, temptation, prostitution, all this stuff comes up. Backbiting, murder, envying. So the only way that we're going to have complete stillness in each and every season, mind got to be clear. Gut got to be clear. Got to start eating better. If not eating better than fasting. We are a people of fasting. And fasting is a part of our culture, a part of our heritage. If you are reading this book, fasting is a part of your heritage. It's a part of your history. If you're reading this book here, fasting is a part of your biology. It connects you back to your creator. Mind needs to be clear. You gotta stop social media, stop it. Right now at this point, where we're headed to, if you're not pushing out content for healing the masses or business, something to build us together, you might want to start getting off of it, because you're going to be a consumer of evil. and you're gonna trip up because your mind is engaged. Body, nextly, you get all types of advertisements, and everything is quick because they want you to eat. Be filled with their frequency, not with the frequency of your Creator. Our forefathers knew this. Our ancestors knew this. We were nomadic people. We lived off the land. We always were in motion. We didn't start dwelling amongst us until we got Joshua and Caleb. When they started to possess the lands. And the land was provided for each and every tribe. Before that, we were nomadic people, and even after that, we going through all these captivities into this last one. We're nomadic people. This ain't our land. So I'm just crying out to my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just crying out, pleading out within myself. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We getting to a point of more growth. You know, and the harvest is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we gotta be ready. We have to be ripe. We gotta be ready, or we getting left behind. So that's just what I wanted to share. Your body is your gut. These are two. Your mind and your mind. They have to be clean. The heart gotta be clean. How you clean the heart? How you clean the gut? I don't know if you ever confessed or was fasting and praying and you start feeling it all in here and it all comes up. What is in the heart is gonna come out when you speak. But that's coming from the gut. What spirit is in you? The Ruach of Mashiach has to be in you so that he can know that you are his. It's a signal. If you don't have the Ruach of Hamashiach, then you are none of his. Let's take the religion and the Christianity and the whatever veil you have on and just look at it simply. Go back to stillness. Go back to wholeness. Go back to Shalom. Rooted in stillness. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. You have to go back to that. And you have to stay there in the secret place. And if you had a job, right now I'm at a job, but the secret place. And he'll give you directions. And you operate in what he tells you to do. Do not operate in what they want you to do. They want you to be so full that you can't even think. And if it ain't with food, it's gonna be with some type of content. And in this past 4 or 5 months, I was just indulging in all of it, filthy, hiding from my Creator. Couldn't even hear him. Because we go through cycles. We're young, we're learning, we're growing. But the best way you're going to grow the fastest, clarity, sharpness, clairvoyance. The only way you're going to get clairvoyance, it all works together, the elements. All the tribes have the stones, the ephod, the breastplate. Different attributes, different ways to heal and connect with your Creator, with the elements, and with your people, and with the land. The Creator, the elements, your people, and the land. But we've been removed from everything. And then we wake up in 2020, 2019, 2021, and now it's 2025, and we just think we know. Everybody knows, and this camp or this church or this group or this has the eternal answer. Nah, brother, we just now getting out of captivity. Some of us are still here. And then really, if you got the fringes on and all this extra stuff that don't really matter, it's just supposed to be a reflection of what's on the inside. You can be doing all that and having all that, and your gut is terrible. Your brain is filthy. And then you're spewing out. That's why he say he don't want to hear you. He's not going to accept your feast day. He's not going to accept your praises. That's why he don't hear your prayers. You can't even hear him. And I'm talking so like, because you got to get like that with yourself. You got to talk like that to yourself. And just stop wasting time, man. Because we wasting time. This place wants you to just waste time, sit back and just let time go by, to the point where when time runs out, when your time runs out in this realm, whatever you connected to spiritually, I mean, hey, that is what it is. But for my people, we want to start being connected to the land, to the earth, bro. We got to go back to the basics. Just go back to the basics. Go outside and sit down and listen. Go sit beside some water and read. Go fast and then pray and then read. Those are the keys. We make it so much more complex. You gotta speak in tongues, you gotta do all this. You get your gifts through fasting and praying. You don't even know who you are because you're so consumed with everything in the world. And then when he shows you who you are, and you gotta go back out here in Babylon and try to be that, it's not easy. That's why our forefather Daniel was like, do you mind if I eat these foods while I'm here? And then if you see the way I look and the way I'm operating based off of the foods that I've been eating here, you decide if I'm healthier or stronger or if I'm lacking. And what do you know? Days later, after his fast, what happens? All the other brothers was lethargic, but Daniel was tapped in. Azariah, Hananiah, Mishael, how do you think they were able to praise in the midst of the flames and the fire? Clairvoyance, man, cleanliness, clear consciousness, understanding. Even the body, even when you fast, the body burns itself, it purifies itself, it cleanses itself, it eats itself, it kills itself. Paul said, I die daily. Especially in this place, brother. In this place, the cage of every unclean bird and beast. They were able to praise in the midst of the flames. So we got to be able to praise in the midst of the flames. We got to be able to praise in the midst of, see, when you fasting, your body is on fire, eating itself up, because Yahushua, that's how he created and designed the body, right? It's going to eat itself up. It's going to be consumed with fire, because you're supposed to be an offering, an ascending offering. You're supposed to worship. Your lifestyle should be worshiping. Your lifestyle should show worship. But we can't do that if this is cluttered, and this is cluttered. Like Hezzy said, whatever in your heart, it's going to come out when you speak. You know? And it's real talk. I mean, of course that's in the scripts, but I'm just like, when you actually like apply it and Yahuwah shows it to you and then you start to do it, you don't want to leave. That's why David was in the secret, he stayed in the secret place. We got to stay in the secret place. You got to be able to hear. The only way you're able to hear is if you clear. So we're just going to keep it simple. Fast. Pray. Sit still. Do nothing. Still waters just are still. Hallelujah. Because what they want you to be filled with, like it says in the scriptures, the enemy wants to you to be worried about the cares of this world, the affairs of this life. They want you to just be busy and thinking about that. It's like during the time of Yahushua, he's healing. How is he able to heal? How is he able to heal? It's in you. If your body is not clean enough to get the signal, you're not going to be able to heal. Your body's not clean enough to be able to touch somebody and heal them. because your soul is so clean to the point where you can hear, you can pray, and he can tell you what to do and how to help somebody. But you got to believe that you can do that. Faith is like a mustard seed. And the only way you can truly believe that you can do that is when you're fasting and praying and he tells you who you are. You remember, he brings it all back to your remembrance, right? That's the first step. He's going to bring it all back. That's what the Holy Spirit is going to do. He's going to bring everything back to your remembrance, right? It's going to tell you who you are. It's going to tell you your name. It's going to tell you who you belong to. It's going to tell you what you need to do from here on out. But then you also have the old man, the man who you think you are, the physical person, the person that's connected to this place, the person that's so connected to Babylon, the person that's so connected to lust, fornication, lies, deception, thief, stealing, rage, envy, the works of the flesh. How you get fruits? Plant seeds. You got to water them continuously. You got to work them. You got to let them grow. The fruits take time. I know I'm kind of everywhere, but I'm just trying to, my main message right now is clearness. It all goes together. Your mind needs to be clear. Your gut needs to be clear. And your heart needs to be clear. The way that you do these things is fast, and these things are going to be brought back to your remembrance. And you have to listen. And now the way that you're going to be able to listen better or easier, because you got to think certain foods make you susceptible to different frequencies. You eat a bunch of fast food, we know the color code, right? We know, I know the world is chakra system, all that type of stuff. You just SOC. Just keep it simple. Go back to Hebraic thought. All this color system and all these things and all these elements and all this stuff is originally from us. So let's not. I know the enemy has planted his little stuff in there and deceptions at all time high, but just go back to the basics. The artificial coloring of the businesses, whether you got McDonald's and whatever is fast and easy for you, it keeps you at a low base state. It keeps you in your sexual beastly nature. So yeah, the fast foods and all that type of stuff, they press you down and they make you more susceptible to whatever unclean spirit is out here roaming in this place. And we're in Babylon, in America, so listen, everywhere you walk, every second of the day, whether you turn your TV on, or you scrolling on your phone, or you're driving down the road, it's going to be something that's going to pervert you. Something's going to try to defile you every second of the day. Someone or something wants to defile you, especially in this place. And there's so much deception. They try to get you to use parts of the Torah or parts of the healing or parts of how to be whole, and then use it for this or use it for that, pimp it out and use it for other options. No. You're supposed to use it for yourself and your people. So it all goes hand in hand. The scriptures, fasting, prayer, all these things are together. The elements, the earth, we need to be in the earth. We need to start planting. You know what I'm saying? We need to start going back to farming. All this stuff. If these things is not in your mind, especially as a Hebraic, if the people of the book and those who believe in the book and those who believe in what's to come, I ain't getting into colorism and all that. I'm just talking about those who know what's up. We need to start getting back to that. That's the ancient path. But the way we do that is we got to fast first. Don't do nothing. Even when you came into the faith, what did all of us do? We start coming to the faith and start regurgitating that we Israelites, or regurgitating that we the people of the book, or regurgitating and condemning all of our brothers and sisters, standing on street corners, cussing them out, yelling them out, telling them they ain't this, they ain't that, or getting in certain groups and then thinking that we're the only one that have the answer. Bro. That's all deception. Confusion. Just be clear, concise, go fast. here. Collectively fast in here. Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, you're a small group, a small tribe, a small whatever y'all are. These are the things that we need to be doing. And we need to stay there. Don't just, oh, I'm about to stop eating this for this amount of time, stop eating this for this amount of time. Bro, stay there. Dr. Zebi, I get they not so much pulling the scripts, and Yaki Awaken, they not pulling the scripts, and certain people's not pulling it all together, but some of them are. But you have to pull it all together. We are supposed to be the nations that know how to deal and operate with everybody. They come to us and say, your God is so true. There's no people like y'all. There's no nation like y'all. How great are y'all? Y'all have a God that created everything for y'all, and he's at your call. But how can you answer the call if you're filled? And the Ruach, you're not filled with the Ruach. The Ruach is going to operate in fruits. That's why the priest was able. That's why the priest wore the ephod, right? He was able to, he unlocked the codes. He was able to hear. He was able to intercede for you. Now through Yahushua Mashiach, you have that same power. Believe it. Do not go nowhere else. Do not deviate. Don't go left. Don't go right. Go straight. He told you what to do. Do it. He called you by your name. Go do it. The Ruach spoke to you. Go do what he said. And don't fear away from. Listen, as soon as you start to hear, this world is going to start to throw signals at you to try to get you off. Or they're going to try to get you to at least be off in one area so that it's the growth, like you taint it. You know? And be patient with your brothers and sisters. Like, that's what I was talking about. When you come into the church and you just think you all knowing, and you know what I'm saying, go to a camp, think you all knowing, condemning your brothers, all that type of stuff. He told you to fast. And do nothing. Pick up your bed and go heal. Is what he did. When you start to get healed, you go pick up your bed and you go lay down and go rest somewhere. Go lay beside the still water so you can restore your soul. That's what you need to be doing. You don't need to be regurgitating to your family. You don't need to be telling your brother, your sister. You don't need to be telling the woman you trying to lay down with, the man you trying to get in the sheet. You don't need to be doing any of that. You need to go be quiet. Close your mouth and go fast. It's deeper than just not eating and drinking. Nah. When you come into the awakening, you need to fast. Your mind. You should not be spewing out death to nobody, because all you're going to do is kill people. We wonder why we got stillborn babies in Israel. Wonder why we got people baptizing and then, going off again and going off. And you got to be patient with your people, because we're doing it through a Christianity lens. Or we're doing it through the lens of a Babylonian. Or we're doing it through the lens of an American. Or through the lens of this, or through the lens of that. Bro, if it's not through the lens of Yahushua Mashiach, the word and truth, but how can you know these things if you're not fasting? Abstaining. So he said, you got to pick up your cross. Bear your cross. Mashiach did it for us, but come on, Mashiach fasted 40 days and 40 nights. Moses fasted 40 days, 40 nights. Elijah, 40 days, 40 nights. Enoch, 40 days, 40 nights. I can keep going. Any of our ancestors that was really about it, that's written in that book, they didn't been there. They didn't seen and heard. Do you not know that the Father, he know that his children are over here in Babylon in these last days? He know it's so hard for him to even just think. So if you just take the initiative to do however many days you need to do, he gonna give you something to listen to. He gonna give you some direction, especially in Babylon, because he know how hard it is. He did it, and if you his son, you gotta do the same thing he did. If we are his people or his children, we're gonna do the same thing. The way you do the same thing, you just gotta stay in a place of cleanliness. Wholeness, completeness, soundness, sharpness, clairvoyance. Purge the gut. Get all that up out of you. Throw it up. Go pray. Go pray. When you pray, it's going to come up. You're gonna be crying. You're gonna be praying. Body gonna be shaking. You may throw up. You may whatever. You getting all that out the gut. Unclean spirits live in the gut. I don't know who told you otherwise. Unclean spirits live in the gut. Parasites. Those things are different entities in your gut. They give you thoughts, they give you emotions, they give you feelings, they give you everything. And they grow in your body. People growing a whole entity in their body. People growing a whole entity in their body. Some people, I've seen research of people, and they finally get that tumor or whatever has been in their gut, and it's killing them. And it has its own head and its own teeth and it has its own thought. It's running you. You a host of something that's running you. The gut, bro. The unclean spirits in the gut. I don't care what type of movies you done watched. The Conjuring, the whatever, these little false movies they got on in IMAX theaters and all that crap. Man, they ain't not coming like that, bro. Catholicism, all that crap, and they're not coming like that. They in your gut. They in you. They in your body. And every time you go and eat something terrible, and then you got these thoughts, and you got these headaches, you got this brain fog, you got these overweight, and you don't feel like doing nothing, you just want to sit in. Bro, they got you. Got him. It's all connected. We were a nomadic people. We had to go from place to place. We couldn't eat every day. That's why when we was in the wilderness, I just want some quails. Can you just make water come out of this? Oh, we miss Egypt so. And our forefathers was cut off in the wilderness because we still had Egypt in us. Come out of her, my people. The only way you come out of her is by fasting. The only way you come out of bed with her is by fasting. That's the start. And then you get to a secret place after you're done fasting where you're telling you what to do. And you need to stay in that secret place. And you got to fight every second of the day while you're here in Babylon. Hymns, psalms. Just keep trekking. Sing to yourself. Write them down. Who should give you ideas? Write them down. Bring them into reality. Go heal your people. Heal your land. Be a way that your people can get to the Father. Operate in the fruits. And be patient with your brothers and sisters that's learning this faith. Because listen, it's hard, bro. It's 2025 so-called. I learned about this stuff 2020. I failed greatly. I've been a warlock. I've been a hypocrite. I've been all types of stuff just trying to fight this fight. I've been a fornicator. I've been a liar. I've been a blasphemer. I've been a prostitute. I've been nothing has power over me anymore. I can confess whatever. I've been done. I don't have it. It ain't me. It ain't me. I know who I am. See, don't let them lie to you and think you something else. Don't believe the lie. Believe the truth. So I hope this video helps somebody, man. I'm about to start. I'm about to start getting to it because we need healing. Yeah, we need healing. Yeah, we need healing. And Judah, we supposed to be. We the heart. The heart stone, man. We gotta know how to heal the heart. Judah gotta know how to heal the heart. Judah knows how to heal the heart. The priests know how to heal everybody. The ones after the order of Melchizedek, you're supposed to know how to heal. But see, this place don't want you to believe it, bro. I feared. I had so much like doubt, and you just press in because it's an awakening, man. You don't know. We don't know if we right or wrong. We done heard so many different things. Believe it, bro. Don't let nothing else distract you. Distractions. A woman will distract you. Family will distract you. Kids will distract you. Brothers will distract you. Paul said it. He said, I'd rather just be alone. But if a man barren, let him marry. If you gotta go get one, go get one. But then it's up to you to teach them in a way. Now, what happens when you're unequally yoked? Because, you know, you want to be in Babylon or she wants to be in Babylon. It's a whole nother topic. I got children in Babylon. I had a woman in Babylon. I've been a Babylonian, bro. I'm sick of it. So now I got to reverse a bunch of minds now in Babylon, and that's what we got to do. Reverse the curses of our people. And it's hard, so just have patience with your people, man. Our people, we sick, man. We schizophrenic. We got all types of spirits in our bodies. Just have patience with our people, bro. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with your people. Go back to stillness and shalom. Go back to clearness and clairvoyance. Go fast and go pray. And when you hear, believe it. And if you don't know hear the voice, pray that he allows you to hear him, the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the Holy Spirit. The reading goes on along with the diet. The diet goes along with the ceremonies and the appointed times and the calendar. Like, we just trying to figure all this stuff out so we can get back. We starting to try to live off the land and just eat certain things. It's all connected. The animals, the everything is connected. You know, retention, abstaining. Men, we got to get to a point where we start abstaining. Women, abstain for a time. If you're not married, just abstain. If you are going to indulge that, just try to make it your wife, bro. Like, we got to stop fornicating too, bro. I've been a fornicator. Gotta stop mixing. Man, we gotta stop perversion and lust. It's trying to eat us. I've lusted. Come on, man. I've been in them DMs. Plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we just gotta rest. Don't need for nothing. Don't want for nothing. The only way you get to that point, when you start fasting, you're gonna start seeing how bad just a drop of water may taste. So then it makes you reel everything back in. I can wait. I don't need that right now. Minimalistic. Nomadic. All praises. I hope that helps somebody. And we just gonna keep going on the journey. I'm about to start, listen, we about to start pumping it out. I got a voice now. And I've been a sinner. So listen, I don't care what nobody gotta say. We all defiled in this place. Been a sinner. I ain't nobody perfect. But if you know that you called and you know that you can hear, bro, listen and drown everything else out. Stop letting the cares of this world, the cares of this life, the deceitfulness of riches, all these things, bro. Like, the only way you're gonna be able to hone in and stay in, you gotta be we have to fast. If it ain't, the most powerful one is this: no food, no water. After that, put them elements back in you and stay on them. Okay, I can't just do the drinking. I gotta eat something. Okay, then eat the fruits. Clean your vessel out. Eat the veggies. Everything's defiled. I don't care if it's artificial or whatnot. If you want to be, just do juice. But if you complaining about this and this and that, this is vegan, man, it's all defiled, bro. We in Babylon, bro. Even if you plant your own stuff, it's still not gonna have the best minerals. So you just gotta do what we gotta do while we here. But get off this, bro. The chicken and the beef and the, bro, get off dairy, get off of all that. Fast food, get off of all that. Yeah, fast food, all that type of stuff, get off of all that. It's gonna take time, but that's the stuff your gut gonna start screaming. Yeah, that other entity that's in you, that other demon, that demon that's in you, get him out. That old man, that man that's so connected to this place, you gotta fight him. You gotta kill him. You gotta fast. Paul said, "I'll die daily." But if you just indulging, you waxing fat and kicking it, you ain't gonna be able to hear. I said, Yeshurun wax fat and kick, and lightly esteem the rock of his salvation. Go read that. That's what we do. Song of Moses. Moses knows what's going on. He knew it was going to happen. Like the song Hezi. Modern day Moses is what you got to be. Stretch your hands to the heavens and reach. Put that staff in your hand and go teach. To relieve the dumb and the blind. No matter what you got, go deliver my sheep. All praises.